Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Gold Rush. Now, as you can tell, it has been yet again a little bit of a while. So hopefully you guys don't mind. It's just been busy. Like I said in the past few, actually, episodes, I'm working two jobs at the moment. I got the other job and basically just been doing the whole learning deal. So yeah, I mean that's just trying to get that out of the way. One less thing to worry about when I start full time basically, which is going to be next Wednesday. So I have three more days at the my old job, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, which is actually my regular day off at the county, and then I will be off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, I'll be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'll be off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, that is going to be fantastic. Now, we do have a new game coming out on the 20th, and I'm actually really excited for it. It's called Open Country. We will be getting that game and trying that out. So, it's coming out on the 20th, so we got a few days till that happens. But yeah, we'll definitely be looking at that and see what all it's about. But other than that, everything has just been it's just been going. Not a whole lot changed. Not a whole lot doing anything different. Just working away and everything else. And but right off the bat, I do want to say absolutely thank you for all the support. I know I say it all the time, but I'm just going to keep on saying it. We are at, as of literally 5 seconds ago, we are at 206 subscribers. Last week, when I was looking, we were like at 199. We kept bouncing up and back and forth and all that around, and we finally hit the big 200. And honestly, we're just moving right along. I will continue making videos no matter what happens. May not be, all the time. Just depends on the, honestly, just depends on how much time I have. But because I have 3 days off, I should have more than enough time to make 5 videos. I mean, when I was working 5 days a week, I was still making 5 videos, so I should still have more than enough time. So that is the plan. But I do just want to say thank you for all the support and everything else, because truly it does mean a lot. Like I always said, I didn't expect to get anywhere. It was just something for fun. And here we are at 206 subscribers. And it's just, it's honestly insane. And, my sister-in-law, my brother, and I, and my gal, we were all talking, and and we're just growing beyond belief, and it's really insane. My biggest video is still 29 million, and we're at 48 and some change, so 4,800 views, and that is the most popular video on the channel at the moment. And actually, if you hear some loud noises in the background, that is my AC, because it is absolutely hot today. It's supposed to be like 87, and we're not acclimated to the weather yet. But anyway, we were talking about it, and she said that once we get 5,000 views, then we'll have a party. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't really know what she's got in mind, but thanks to you guys, that's going to happen. Probably won't drink or nothing because, well, I don't drink. But other than that, I mean, we're just having a good old time. Fishing season is in full swing. They've been catching crappie and bass and bluegill and all that fun stuff. And honestly, they're pretty fun to catch. And so that's going there. Hopefully, I get to go camping in June 5th to June 8th. So next month. Today is May 16th when I'm recording this, right at noon. My gal went to work a little bit later today, so I spent the morning with her until she went to work at 11. And today I'm going to work at 2. But yeah, I mean, I've just been busy. I've been working, I think, 3 weeks straight with no days off. So that's, like I said, hey, I wanted to get training out of the way so when I started, I could just go and I know what I'm doing. And honestly, I mean, it's not a hard job. It's just it's not physical. It's just mental and everything else, just like every other job you ever do. And it's definitely going to help me out because caregiving, I just can't do it no more. I mean, I'm still young and everything else. I pulled a muscle in my lower right back, and I mean, that was about a month and a half ago, and I'm still trying to figure out how to make it better. So, with all that being said, driving a semi around the county and stuff like that will definitely help out. There is some physical aspects to the game, but other than that, that's about it. I mean, there's a shit ton of numbers and everything else, but honestly, I'm having a fantastic time. Yesterday, I did not have fun. I drove a new truck to go pick up 2 bins, and what that entails is that you have to have a trailer. Well, they call it a 4-wheel trailer, and it has a dolly with about a... Oh, my God. Okay, that happened again. But anyway, it has a trailer. Oh, I'm full. Oh my God. I mean, that filled up a lot faster than I thought. Run! Shut off. Thank you. But anyway, I have that going on. And then... But yeah, so this 4-wheel trailer is a complete pain in the ass. You have a dolly in between the truck and the trailer. And then you have... Shut that off. And then you have... After you start backing up, and then the front dolly turns, and it's just pain in the ass. I still have not figured it out. So the one truck, we call it O2, I can back that up. I mean, it's not necessarily the hardest thing in the world. I mean, it's still hard, don't get me wrong, but, no, I didn't want all that hooked up. As you can tell, I haven't played this game for a while. But O2, that truck and its trailer is much easier to back up than O1. The difference being, I have not a clue. I was just told that every truck is different, every clutch is different, every trailer is different, everything is different. And it's a pain in the ass. So I work Pacific time, about 6:30 to 5. And my boss wanted me to head down south about 30 miles to pick up 2 bins, which is fine. But he made me do that about 2 o'clock. Well, I got off in 3 hours, which if you drive down there 30 miles and do it in about, hour and a half and then come back, you should have more than enough time. Well, that was false. I was having a hell of a time. Backing up that trailer, like I said, it was just not cooperating. And then, I was trying to hook up the hydraulic hoses, because basically it's a dump truck, essentially. And, so you have the hydraulic hoses for the trailer and okay. Yeah, so you have hydraulic hoses for the trailer, and then you have, hydraulic hoses for the truck to connect to the trailer, and all that fun stuff. So I unhooked it, and everything was fine. Got the bin off the trailer, backed the trailer up to the other bin, and moved it, and everything was fine. Well, then I unhooked the trailer so I could get the bin off the truck and hook up to the other one and move it and everything else like you're supposed to do. And when I was done with that, it was like, 4 o'clock. And I was like, okay, well, it's a half-hour drive home. I should be able to, make it back in time and everything else. Well, sadly, that was not the case. So you have 2 hydraulic hoses, if you don't know. You have a female to a male end, and you have a male to a female end. And then you have like this little nipple inside that has to, that basically pushes in, and then that's how it connects and everything else. Well, let me tell you what. If it's pressurized, it's not going to go in. I didn't realize that it was pressurized. And what I mean by that is that there's a bunch of hydraulic fluid in there, and I never drove the truck or anything like that. So I didn't know how to hook back up the hydraulic hose. And what I mean by that is that they didn't tell me I had to flip a switch in the cab to release the pressure from the trailer to basically, suck it out and put it back up in the truck. I was like, okay, well, nobody told me that. And so 20 minutes later, I'm sitting here struggling, sweating my ass off, trying to figure out how to get this hydraulic hose hooked up. And of course, I didn't call my boss because, like I told him, I said I wanted to figure it out myself. Well, 25 minutes later, so it's like 4:30, and like I said, I'm half an hour away from home in a car. Well, I'm fully loaded in a semi, so as you can tell, I didn't make it home. Well, I called him, and he's like, oh, did you flip the switch inside the cabin? I said, no, I've never drove this truck before. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, and I was pissed. I was screaming. I was everything else. And he goes, okay. So then my other co-worker, he comes in, and he's trying to talk to my boss, and then he was talking to, all giving me, example or like ideas of what to do, and then it still didn't work. And so half an hour later, it's like, well, at this point it was like 4:45. I finally get the sumbitch hooked up to the truck, and then I finally start heading out. And I call my boss and I said, hey, I'll be there as soon as I can. He goes, okay. So I pull into the yard at like 5:15, something like that. And that's not even bad yet, because I had to fill out paperwork. I had to figure out all that. No, it wasn't 5:15. It was like 5:30. And then I had to back up the trailer, had to scale it, had to do all that fun stuff. And so about 5:45, I finally walk into the shack, as they call it, and doing all the paperwork. And my boss was there, and I walked in, and I said, today I did not have fun. And he just laughs, right? And he's like, yeah, you'll have them days. But he goes, at least today you figured out most of the problem. So, it won't happen again. I was like, yeah, let's think about the positive here. And so, yeah, that was my day yesterday. And, Friday, I got to run the compactor, which is actually really fun. I'm not going to lie. It's really fun. And basically what that does is it just pushes all the trash and shit out of the way, and so on and so forth. And it's actually really, really fun. It's basically a giant front-end loader, except instead of loading stuff up, you're like a bulldozer. It's a front-end loader / bulldozer all in one. So it's really fun. And this ground is absolutely fantastic. 12.3 ounces off the top rack. Not bad if I'm... Nope. Need that one. But anyway, yeah, that was my day yesterday. And so, I'm supposed to get off in 10 hours. Well, I didn't get lunch. I didn't take a break. I didn't do nothing because, he's just had me run. And because I'm new, I didn't quite exactly know what to do. I knew what to do, but it was my first day basically alone. I mean, I was alone last Saturday and some of Friday. But yesterday was my first solo day alone, and I wasn't really nervous, but I mean, it was just problems came up, and it just pissed me off, and once you get pissed off, it just gets worse from there. And so, yeah, I mean, it was just not necessarily the best day, and but yeah, so I figured out the problem and fun stuff like that, and I mean, we made it through. Instead of getting 10 hours, I got 11 hours because the boss was like, you know what, just write down 11 hours. I was like, all right, that work makes sense for me. So, I mean, getting good pay, that's for sure. So, I mean, that's really ultimately what happens. No matter if you're frustrated or whatever, as long as you're getting paid for it, it's not the worst. Not the worst. All right, so we're at 72 up 72 ounces already, so that's already 21 ounces out of, what, 5 buckets? So that's not bad at all. Oh. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this little series too. And don't worry, everybody that has subscribed in the last few days will get mentioned here as we're waiting. Here, let's see here. Gotta go on YouTube. Okay. So, as we're doing this, I pulled it up. And like I said in the last episode, if you do want to be like shout-outed or whatever the hell you want to call it, then all you have to do is make yourself public, you know, and basically that makes or lets me see you. If you don't, then don't. It's fine. But 16 hours ago from right now, which is 12/12, Vicarious Beast subscribed, and you know, so thank you much for that. Always enjoyed the support, and of course I have other subscribers that I didn't actually do this. This is actually like one of the newer things I've been doing, just, you know, trying to show my support a little bit. And also 3 days ago, Ducky's Gaming has subscribed, and I actually checked out his channel a little bit. Not too very much, but he does have some videos out there. So if you did want to, you know, go out and check him out, go right ahead. He does like live streaming and stuff like that. So I mean, his channel is Ducky's Gaming if you wanted to go out and check him out. And that is it. Yeah, 6 days ago, Chris. So yeah, that is all that I had that was public. And I hit 200, I believe, yesterday. If I do remember correctly, it was yesterday I hit 200. And honestly, like I say all the time, I honestly cannot thank you enough for all the support. It just truly, truly means a lot. 90 ounces. So I got, what, 39, I think? I think that would be 39. So it actually wasn't as good as I thought it was. We have 51. Yeah, so we only got 39 ounces. And I honestly thought it was better than that, but it wasn't. So that's actually... Oh, I still have one more bucket. Okay. Whoops. I was like, that's not great. I thought we were doing good. If that one's even 9 ounces, which I think the moss mats have been 9 ounces, then that would be almost 50 or so. I don't know. Somewhere in that realm. Let's see. So 51. Might as well just call it 52. And then, yeah, so we got, what, 45 ounces, give or take. So 45 ounces. The last video was... Oh, let's pick up that water that magically didn't pour out. How much fuel? 76. Here, let's fill this up. Why not? Blimp. Perfect. And 43%. So we're going to have to go dump that too. But yeah, so we got 45 ounces on that one. So we're 6 ounces short of yesterday's, which is, you know, like I said, it's fine. And so on and so forth. But anyway, let's hook that back up. And like I was talking to Michael back I think it was a few weeks ago by now. You know, I'm going to go buy the claim as soon as I have the money to do so, just so I don't lose all that money. And then we're still paying like $50,000-$60,000 in rent for the Frankensteins and whatnot. But we're definitely getting closer to that gold there, and we should be getting some good gold. We're definitely expanding this, you know, rather quickly, honestly. So, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind. I know these videos are short. They're not the longest things in the world, and like I said, I do apologize. It's just because of the time restraint and everything else, trying to find time to record and upload, well, record and edit and upload, you know, it's just a little bit challenging. But anyway, thank you all so much for the love, support, likes, comments, everything else. And like always, if you guys did want to have a conversation or whatnot, let me know. Just say something in the comments, and then of course I will always try to respond as quickly as possible. On Wednesday through Saturday, if you do comment on that one, I may not get to it nearly as fast just because I'll be driving, and texting and driving is not the best thing to do, especially when you're in a county vehicle. So I probably won't respond until I get home. So if you wait 11, 12 hours, just know that I will respond eventually, just maybe not right on time. Other than that, thank you all. Like I said again, thank you all so much for the love, support, and everything else that you guys do for me. It does truly, truly mean a lot. Let's get about 900, which is $9,400. There we go. Just because we're running a little bit shy, 34%. But anyway, thank you all for the support again, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.